What is up YouTube, my name is the Mr. Grimer and this is my first ever Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Well, the one that I've posted on YouTube anyway. So yeah, here we go. I'm playing against a guy called Nate who I found on Smogon, really great guy. Yeah, I lead off with my Hair Gel for the win, which is my Zapdos. He leads off with his Coco and he just goes straight for the fake out, which is, you know, expected. Yeah, I am a physically defensive Zapdos, so I'm going to take that like a champ. Then he's going to take this opportunity to set up his Stealth Rocks, where I just go straight for the Thunderbolt, I believe. Yeah, I just go for the Thunderbolt because, you know, Ape's a pain in the ass, no matter, you know, what position it plays, especially lead, like the Taunt version. Actually, I don't think this is the Taunt. No, I don't think it is. But yeah, this thing could hinder my team a little bit, so I just wanted to get as much damage on it as possible. Anyway, he switches out, seeing how much damage that does, and he goes into his Miracles, which is his Magnezone, to take the Thunderbolt. And as expected, it's not going to do shit, but fortunately I do get the Parahax, I believe. Yes, I do. So that's going to kind of hinder his Miracles, in the sense that I am now going to be able to outspeed and Heat Wave. You know, I'm pretty sure he would have outsped me anyway. Yeah, so we never got to really use his Magnezone, which kind of sucks because Magnezone is a great poke, despite the fact that, you know, it is 4 times weak to ground. But other than that, I use it quite a lot. I find it quite a good poke to run. And anyway, I'm rambling, and he sends out his little hat, which is his Breloom, and he just goes for the Spore. Now, this part of the match is a bit terrible, if I'm quite honest. I do have 2 pokes with Natural Cure on this team, and Spore's kind of predictable, but still I'm thinking Zapdos is the best thing to handle this, seeing as I resist both of his stab moves and I'm physically defensive with max HP. Anyway, I take this opportunity to go into Facebook predicting him to sub now, which he does, and then he's just going to heal the majority of that back with Poison Heal, I believe, you know, as Brelooms do. Which, oh, I fucking hate Brelooms. I think I've used it like once or twice, and every time I use it I seem to suck with it. But yeah, that's just me. So I go for the U-turn to break the sub, and then what I should have done here is gone straight into my Starmie and gone for the Ice Beam, but instead I go back to Zapdos, and I'm not really sure what I was thinking here. No, I have no fucking clue. I suppose I just kind of thought, if I go into Starmie and he switches, predicting the Ice Beam, you know, he could have walled Starmie and forced me to switch. Whereas if I leave in my Zapdos, you know, I'm going to burn off turns of sleep whilst I resist both of his stab moves. So yeah, I take the I think he just did the Seed Bomb right there, and I took it like a champ, and he's just going to use this opportunity to set up his sub again, which is fucking fine by me because I'm burning off turns of sleep and I'm getting leftover recovery. So yeah, he goes for the sub, and then he's probably going to go for the Focus Punch here, providing I don't wake up. So yeah, lefties, all these after turn effects are going to give me fucking, I don't know, it's just going to stress me out. So yeah, he goes for the Focus Punch here, and Little Hat is tightening his focus, and I'm still fast asleep because I'm fucking tired of all this bullshit that this Breloom is giving me. So he just goes for the Focus Punch here. Like I said, I do resist it, and it's not going to do jack diddly shit to me. It's going to take me down to about half. With lefties, that will be just over half, I believe. In fact, no, it'll be just under half. So yeah, and I'm just going to fucking sit in all day because I'm going to wake up eventually, and he just goes for the Seed Bomb now. I'm not really sure why, because Focus Punch was doing more damage. Again, not very effective, despite being stabbed, blah blah blah. And I'd use this opportunity to roost. Now, which was kind of a risky play on my part, because now I don't think I resist either of his moves. No, I don't. So yeah, but I'm back to like full HP, and he's probably getting slightly pissed off for about now, because this Zapdos is a beast. Fucking love this thing. people have told me that I shouldn't use it in the lead position, purely because, I don't know, they just said I shouldn't use it in the lead position, I should use something more effective, maybe an annoyer. But I just love this thing in defense because, you know, who carries fucking lead Pokemon with Stone Edge these days? I don't see it very often. You know, there's the odd Pokemon with Ice Beam, blah blah blah, but most pokes nowadays, or at least pokes that I've faced, who are in lead position usually pack a ground type move. And, you know, I mean, even for fucking pokes that lead, such as Swampert, I mean, I carry the Hidden Power Grass anyway. But again, I'm rambling because that was a fucking monumental stall fest. And yeah, he switches out, and I'm just like, thank God for that, because hair gel is going nowhere, because I love my hair gel, and my hair's about as spiked as fucking Zapdos. So he goes into his Tentacruel to take the Heat Wave like a monster, because Tentacruel, as you all know, is it's just an incredible special wall. And he gets his Black Sludge recovery. I'm just going to use the Thunderbolt. I know he's probably going to pack the Ice Beam, but even though I'm physically defensive in terms of my EV investment, I do have max HP, and I can take one, maybe two. I think I could take one, and then I think I take... well, no, I could take two in fact. Yeah, so I hit him with the Thunderbolt, and then I think I go for the second Thunderbolt here, which I really shouldn't have done. I probably should have gone for the Roost straight away to get like almost max HP and remove my flying type, because, you know, this was kind of risky of me. If you would have got a crit with this second Ice Beam, I'm kind of giving spoilers away, but you know, it's going to happen in a couple of seconds anyway. Yeah, so if you would have got a crit, but he survived with 1 HP, you know, I did expect that second Thunderbolt to kill. But I got the Power Hacks, which is, you know, game changing clearly. And he goes for the Ice Beam. And if this would have critted, I suppose it would have mattered in the long run. So I should have just played it safe, but, you know, I don't tend to play things safe, as if you do, you know, watch another one of my videos I'll be uploading shortly, you will realise that I do not play things safe. I kind of like to go for the risky maneuvers. Yeah, I think now I take this opportunity to Roost though, just because, you know, I want a decent amount of health for whatever he brings in next, just so I can at least take one hit and then deal off some damage, you know, either switch or whatever, depending on whether I'm faster than it. And he just goes for the Ice Beam again, which is going to take me down to roughly half. Yeah, and after lefties that's going to be more than half, because obviously my flying type has been removed for the turn. And then he's going to get Black Sludge, and he's clearly going to be able to take a second Thunderbolt now. But no, second Thunderbolt will, actually third Thunderbolt will get rid of his right, if anyone can pronounce that, you know, please send me a video response or something telling me how to pronounce it. I cannot do it, whether I'm like verbally disabled or something, I just cannot pronounce that. And he goes into his Big Bertha now, which is his Mamoswine. I'm just guessing he's going to go for the Ice Shard, so I stay in, knowing I can take at least one, being physically defensive. I can just kind of scout out this Mamoswine, see what kind it is. And I do pack the Heat Wave regardless, so, you know, I'll be able to deal some massive damage to this thing. And he takes me down to about 53 health, so I go for the Heat Wave, and that's going to take him down for about a quarter, I believe. Yeah, I'd say about a quarter, unless he's like especially physical, and I don't think I've ever seen a especially physical, what am I saying? Especially defensive Mamoswine in any matches I've played, in fact. So yeah, now I'm just going to switch. I'm going to get the Intimidate on this thing. I know the Rock's damage and the Ice Shard is going to like bite me in the arse a bit, but I do get the Intimidate attack drop on him, so it's not going to do as much as it would. But yeah, he's going to take me down to just below half, I believe. After lefties, that will take me back up. And this is kind of a custom set. It's not like custom as in super unique. It's essentially a bulky dragon dancing set, but I've got like the EV investments a bit off, just so you know people can't predict me. So I'm a bit faster than most like defensive Gyarados, or bulky Gyarados I should say. And yeah, and he brings in his Gengar, and this move was pretty good on his part. I hit him with a waterfall and I take him down. Well, I should have gone for the Dragon Dance previously, which would have KO'd him. But he goes for the safe Shadow Ball, and I predicted obviously the Thunderbolt, and I went into my Facebook, which is my Flygon, to take the Thunder move. But no, he fucking goes for the Shadow Ball, and I'm just like, oh shit. So I go into my Narrated, which is my Choice Scarf Tyranitar, which is a monster, and it doesn't matter about his Shadow Ball because Sandstream is going to fuck him up in a moment, as you will see. My dog is barking and it's doing my head in. He's outside. He's probably pissed off because I've locked him out, because obviously, you know, I had to record this video. But yeah, so the Sandstorm rages because Radhard is an absolute beast. Right, now this part of the game, I named this save file 8 fucking sucks because I hit with a crunch and I did damage calculations, which I never do, and he lives with like 1 HP, and I was pretty sure that was going to KO, and he gets the fucking close combat on me, and I was just like, ah, no. I was like, no. Like, I know it's not very effective and stuff, but I did genuinely think that that would have KO'd. So whether I got like min damage or whatever, I don't know. Yeah, it was unfortunate. I mean, he's going to die from Sandstorm anyway. So Sandstorm's fucking... Actually, no, because I believe Life Orb killed Gengar. Yes, it did. Sorry, yeah. But after turn effects of, you know, destroying this game, they've probably got more feints than I have. So yeah, I send in my Gyarados again. He takes the Stealth Rock damage. And then Big Bertha comes in, and I get the Intimidate, which is nice actually, because now even a Ice Shard wouldn't have killed me. But he doesn't go for the Ice Shard, which is strange. So I do kill him off with a Waterfall. I don't know, maybe he was predicting me to Dragon Dance or something. Yeah, that's probably his logic. He probably predicted me to Dragon Dance, and then instead of going for the Ice Shard, I would have gone for a more powerful, possibly the Ice Fang, which would have KO'd. But yeah, now I'm getting Sandstorm left dues and stuff. He sends out his little hat again, and I'm like, oh, I absolutely hate these things. And he just goes straight for the Seed Bomb, which is, you know, good. I probably see again. I'm not playing like with my mind. I hate Breloons. Like, if I would have sent in Starmie there, it would have got fucked up essentially, which is kind of good that he didn't go for the Spore. Oh, I don't know. I just really hate Breloons, and they mess with my mind, and now I'm completely going off track. So I send in my Bling Bling, which is my Starmie, and I'm just going to go straight for the Ice Beam, because you know that's what Starmies do. They have Life Orb, and they shoot ice out of a gem in the center of them because they are like worth lots of money, I assume. And it's super effective, and he just goes for the Spore, which is odd because, you know, I'm natural cure and stuff. Maybe he thought he was faster than me, but you know, it's a Starmie. And the Sandstorm is going to rage, and yes, after turn effects, we're going to fuck up another Pokemon on this guy's team. So yeah, I guess, you know, the force of nature was not on his side. And that's all for this battle, guys. If you liked it, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, that's about all from me. I hope you enjoyed, and peace.